In this video, I want to talk about Call of Duty 2023 Zombies. So as you know, this year's Call of Duty game is reportedly releasing in November and is being headed by Sledgehammer Games, although Infinity Ward are playing a major role in its development, considering the fact that, according to rumors, this year's game was originally supposed to be a Modern Warfare 2 expansion that you would have to pay for, and it would be the first year that Call of Duty has a gap year instead of just pushing out a rushed game every single year, and instead they planned on building upon Modern Warfare 2. However, it seems like Activision got scared about having that gap year and what it may do to its stock price, and as such, in a rush, they frantically decided to convert this expansion pass into a fully fledged Call of Duty game. And according to the leaks and rumors, there is a big potential that this game may even transfer over weapons, maps, etc. from Modern Warfare 2. So essentially, this game is just going to be Modern Warfare 2.5. It's going to be a different take on the same game, with the campaign continuing the storyline. The mechanics will probably be a bit better considering Sledgehammer will be in charge instead of Infinity Ward, but it'll generally feel quite similar since its engine will pretty much be the same. Of course, Call of Duty is working on a unified engine now. So yeah, this is going to be a Modern Warfare spin-off game. The storyline will be taking place sometime after Modern Warfare 2, presumably, maybe to do with the Makarov no Russian post-credit scene. And in terms of the multiplayer, it's apparently going to be featuring a bunch of remade maps, a lot from the original Modern Warfare 2, considering the fact that this is the 20th anniversary of Call of Duty. So that's probably going to be how they market this game. They're going to be marketing it as an anniversary game, and that's going to be how they justify the game having a lot of reused content. Of course, every single Call of Duty nowadays has a bunch of remade maps. Modern Warfare 2, for example, pretty much has had barely any new maps. Most of them are just remakes. But this game is going to have even more reused content than previously, and that's probably going to be how they justify selling this game as a fully priced Call of Duty, which really shouldn't be, considering it's just Modern Warfare 2.5. They should really be selling it for around $30, not a full $70. Two Modern Warfare games in a row is definitely going to feel very, very weird and jarring, and I could see a lot of people getting burnt out on Modern Warfare era games very, very soon due to them being oversaturated, especially when the next Modern Warfare game by Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare 3, will probably release in 2025 or 2026, depending on if Activision do decide to go with a 2-year cycle for Call of Duty, but it seems like they have cancelled that considering this expansion has been turned into Call of Duty 2023. So yeah, multiplayer, a lot of reused content. It might be entirely remakes even. All of the multiplayer maps could be remakes, and that could explain as to why there's a bunch of remakes on Al-Mazrah and the upcoming Warzone map Las Almas that are both pretty much finished, but a lot of these remakes aren't releasing to Modern Warfare 2 for some reason, and that's because they're probably being held back for COD 2023, such as Terminal and Afghan, which both have ground war variants in Modern Warfare 2, but not 6v6 variants, and that's because, as we were saying, they're probably being saved for COD 2023. So we kind of have a gist of what's going to happen with the campaign for this game and with the multiplayer for this game, but in terms of the co-op mode, we're not really sure. Are they going to do Spec Ops again? That seems quite weird. To have Spec Ops 2 years in a row, especially when Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops, I think it is pretty good, but it just doesn't really have much content, and it's very surface level, doesn't have any replay value really. You just play the missions once, then you don't replay them again, and it's a watered down version of prior Spec Ops that we have seen in the original Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, for example. So if they were to do Spec Ops again this year, I don't think it would gain any excitement. So people are thinking that maybe zombies could be in this game, because a recent leak came out from Glitching Queen claiming that she has a source that told her that COD 2023 is going to be having round-based zombies. However, since she posted about this leak, the leaker Tom Henderson as well as Charlie Intel have both came out and said that this is false and there is not round-based zombies inside of COD 2023, and this is a good thing. I do not want to see zombies inside of this year's Call of Duty game, because I want Treyarch to put all of their attention into COD 2024 zombies. That would be a big comeback for zombies fans, and I think having that big 2-year gap between Cold War zombies and the return for zombies in COD 2024 will be good for those fans who are feeling burnt out on zombies, and that can mean that the game will have a lot of content, hopefully for zombies fans, because it won't be rushed out, because we saw what happened with Vanguard Zombies. That's the most lackluster iteration of zombies yet, because it was rushed out in a very short period of time. Activision forced them to make zombies for that game in a very short period of time to help artificially boost the anticipated low sales for Vanguard, and I just hope they're not doing the same for Modern Warfare 2 and forcing Treyarch to work on a zombies mode in a very short period of time when, like I said, all focus should be on COD 2024 Zombies. So I'm going to discuss further about this rumor because I do have some more information to go over, but before I get into that, I have a very awesome message to share for you. This video has been kindly sponsored by Battle of Guardians, which is an entirely free-to-play game that has literally just released on Steam. So be one of the first to check it out via the link below. It's a real-time online multiplayer PvP PVE and fighting tournament game. Forgotten Guardians return to save humanity from a demonic invasion. Players engage in fierce multi-realm battles in the expansive multi-dimension game world. It's an all-out battle of skills where the best players are in constant battle to beat out other players. It's set in a distant past where humanity coexisted with powerful beings known as Guardians. These Guardians possessed abilities far beyond those of mere mortals, and as such were revered as deities. In return for their worship, the Guardians maintained balance on Earth and protected humanity from harm. As technology advanced, humans grew increasingly reliant on machines to perform their tasks once entrusted to the Guardians. Consequently, the Guardians were gradually forgotten and eventually vanished from the Earth, but fate had other plans for humanity. After millennia had passed, a group of humans unknowingly opened a portal to hell, unleashing a horde of demonic creatures upon the world. Civilization crumbled in the face of this overwhelming invasion and all seemed lost, but as humanity's hope was on the brink of extinction, the Guardians reappeared, ready to defend their worshippers once more. These are the modes that the game has to offer. First, they have a tournament mode with teams of 4v4, soon to be 16v16, and put in the tournament bracket, one will fight with another in a 1v1 with a knockout system. There is also a semi-ranked PvP mode, fight against other players in a 1v1 battle of a random matchmaking based on their matchmaking rating, or MMR for short. Finally, we have the story and training mode. This PvE mode's purpose is to increase your level and learn basic and complex techniques. Fight against computers in a series of increasingly difficult stages. There are a total of 10 of them. Now for the characters. They differentiate into 3 races: Guardians, humans, and demons. The races are differentiated by 3 abilities, which are health points, damage, and intelligence. Health points are obviously the number of health a character has. Damage is obviously the overall damage points that a character can bring upon its opponent. And finally, intelligence is additional damage points for characters who use its movement combinations. To summarize, these are the attributes for each race. The Guardians have more damage points, the humans have more intelligence points, and the demons have more health points. Tiers are here to produce a whole new experience for every player inside of the game. The game offers 3 tiers, all with different features inside of them. The tiers are Elite Fighter or Common, Bare Bones of Characters, Legendary Warrior or Rare, equipped with Combo, God of War, Ultra Rare, full set of Combo and Ultra Skill. So yeah, if this game suits you, like I said before, why not check it out today via the link in the description, especially because it's free to play. There is literally no reason not to give it a try. So bringing it back to the discussion of COD 2023 Zombies, I think that Glitching Queen is mistaken. I do not think that round-based is going to be in Call of Duty 2023 Zombies. However, if this game is going to be marketed as the 20th anniversary of Call of Duty, surely an anniversary of Call of Duty can't go without having a Zombies mode, considering the fact that Zombies has become such a huge pillar of Call of Duty's identity. There are so many players who just play Call of Duty specifically for Zombies and they don't care about anything else. So we know that Treyarch are both working on round-based as well as a second iteration of Outbreak for COD 2024 Zombies. We know that they are also working on a new Warzone map thanks to a job listing. Tom Henderson has also published an article in which he said that Glitching Queen is wrong about this leak, saying that Treyarch do want to have a big return with COD 2024 Zombies and that it's going to be kind of a semi-reboot and it's going to be a fresh take on zombies, something different to what we have seen before. So I can't wait to see what Treyarch have in store, but I'm wondering if Treyarch were working on both Outbreak and round-based. I'm wondering if Activision said, you know what, we see you working on both of these modes, but what if we release the Outbreak mode early to coincide with COD 2023, so that way they can say the game has zombies, and they essentially split COD 2024 Zombies offering into 2 separate releases. I could totally see them doing something like that. Now, I'm really looking forward to Outbreak returning. It's apparently going to be a much bigger version than the first iteration of Outbreak, and I think there's a lot of room for improvement from the first iteration, and there's a lot of room for expansion and innovation with an open world zombies mode, which will probably be played on the new Warzone map that Treyarch are developing, so hopefully they make it feel more zombies-esque than the first iteration of Outbreak played on the Ural Mountains. So I do wonder if, like I was saying, Activision may have forced Treyarch to split their zombies offering in 2. So maybe Outbreak could release alongside COD 2023, and maybe it's going to even have a DMZ Zombies-like mode as a part of it too. But the thing is, I hope that when Outbreak does come back, it's a part of Warzone 2 this time, so that it's free to play like DMZ is, because it'll bring a lot of more players in. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if we could end up seeing this come into fruition. Could we see Outbreak in this year's Call of Duty? So far, we have no real leak outbreaks? It's really hard to know, but I really would like to see a Modern Warfare Zombies mode. The only reason I don't want to see a Zombies mode in Modern Warfare 2 is because I know that if Treyarch are working on it, it'll be rushed. But let's say Treyarch or even Infinity Ward got adequate time to produce a Modern Warfare Zombies mode, I would like to see it because we've never seen a modern era Zombies experience, and I think it'll be a lot grittier than some of the other Zombies experiences we've gotten. But unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to happen. Ideally, I'd like to see Zombies every single year, but I'd rather have a wait if it means the content is going to be better once we eventually get it. That's why I'd rather there be a long wait to COD 2024 for the big comeback of Zombies. Now, Zombies is of course canon to the Modern Warfare universe. After MWIII rebooted the multiverse and tagged a totem, the Modern Warfare and Black Ops storylines became one, and the Dark Ether storyline takes place within the Modern Warfare rebooted universe. That's why we saw Zombies on Verdansk, for example, which probably came from the Vodiano ship, which probably got catapulted through the Dark Ether and came out in 2020 thanks to the Dark Ether missiles that were launched on the first Outbreak Easter egg. So let me know in the comment section down below, would you like to see Zombies in a Modern Warfare game? Like I said, I would only want to see it if Treyarch are given adequate time, which I just don't think they will. So ideally, I wouldn't want to see it. I don't think Round Base is coming in this year's game, but I could see them doing, like I said, Outbreak releases early, and maybe it could release with Warzone 2. Maybe we could play it on Last Outmass, and then with COD 2024, there's a big Outbreak expansion where we play it on the Treyarch designed map. Now, I posted a recent short video because a new Easter egg was recently found on Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. This can be done on the original Modern Warfare 2 campaign, but if you missed my short video, this Easter egg has been found by Vlad and Fed, and it's on the iconic Gulag mission. When you enter the prison, there are a bunch of surveillance monitors, but there's one turned off. Proceed until you reach this segment where Ghost opens the door, you see prison cell number 227, and all you want to do is throw a grenade into the hatch, making sure it goes inside. If you run back to the screens on the one that was turned off, you will now see surveillance footage of the zombie in the cell. As to why they're keeping a zombie in there, who knows? But like I said in my short, this probably confirms that the original Modern Warfare trilogy took place in the prior multiverse that was rebooted to a singular universe and tagged as owned by MWIII. Now, I saw a lot of people in my comments saying this is just a cool little Easter egg. It doesn't confirm that the Modern Warfare trilogy took place in that prior multiverse, but what you have to understand is that there is literally a multiverse that exists in Call of Duty, meaning that there's an infinite amount of possibilities in every single universe, meaning that every single Call of Duty, of course, takes place in that prior multiverse. It just makes sense. And it means that there's also multiple different versions of each of those campaigns and experiences that we've played, which explains multiple different endings and choices in Black Ops 2's campaign and Black Ops Cold Wars, with only one version happening in the new timeline that is now connected to the Modern Warfare reboot. So it means that an infinite amount of versions of the original Modern Warfare trilogy probably took place in that prior multiverse. It just makes sense that at least in one of the universes, the Modern Warfare trilogy did take place in where zombies also existed. It doesn't mean in every single universe zombies existed in the Modern Warfare trilogy. That's because we're dealing with a multiverse where infinite possibilities are possible. So to say this is just an Easter egg, it doesn't mean anything, I think it's kind of absolute when you consider the fact that Call of Duty literally has a multiverse. If it has a multiverse, like I said, there's an infinite amount of possibilities. That means all Call of Duties took place in this prior multiverse, and then when it was rebooted on Tag to Toten to a singular universe, the only Call of Duties that can into this new universe are the Modern Warfare reboots, the Black Ops games, but only one version of events, because like I said, they also took place in the prior multiverse, Vanguard, and I guess any other future games that release. Anyways, that's pretty much going to conclude this video. Just a little tag on the end here. Would you like to see Modern Warfare Zombies? I personally would, as long as it is given adequate time. When we saw Zombies in Verdansk, I felt like it was really cool, seeing zombies in a modern setting, and I just wish we would get a proper mode that is given the adequate time and resources. I don't want Treyarch to work on any COD 2023 Zombies mode though, if it takes development time away from COD 2024 Zombies. But anyways, thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.